Queen Elizabeth II dies, after historic 70-year reign, as Britain's longest-serving monarch. Hello everyone and welcome to Hype TV. Queen Elizabeth II, Britain's longest-serving monarch, has died at the age of 96. Her son the Prince of Wales, automatically succeeds her as king. Ruling over the UK and more than a dozen Commonwealth nations, a role for which the 73-year-old has spent a lifetime in preparation. The Queen died on Thursday the 8th of September in Balmoral, Scotland. After 70 years on the throne, outlasting all of her predecessors and overseeing monumental changes in social and political life, the Queen faced mobility issues in recent months and used a stick at Balmoral this week. Buckingham Palace said, "The Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon. The King and the Queen Consort will remain at Balmoral this evening and will return to London tomorrow." Charles, who became king on the death of his mother, said, "We mourn profoundly the passing of a cherished sovereign and a much-loved mother. I know her loss will be deeply felt throughout the country, the realms and the Commonwealth, and by countless people around the world." Staff have carried a podium onto Downing Street after Buckingham Palace broke the news of the Queen's death. Prime Minister Liz Truss, dressed in black, addressed the nation outside Number 10. She said, "We are all devastated by the news that we have just heard from Balmoral. The death of Her Majesty the Queen is a huge shock to the nation and to the world. Her passing comes 17 months after the death of her husband, the Duke of Edinburgh, to whom she was married for 73 years. Officials have brought a notice confirming the Queen's death to the gates of Buckingham Palace, where the flag has been lowered to half-mast. A large crowd has gathered to read it, and Royal Park staff have begun constructing pens from metal barriers to control the public." Earlier on Thursday, Buckingham Palace announced the Queen had been placed under medical supervision as doctors had become concerned for her health. In recent months she was increasingly reliant on a walking stick to carry out her duties and was forced to cancel some appearances. Her passing leaves a nation in mourning after decades of dedicated public service. The Queen appointed Liz Truss Prime Minister earlier this week. Throughout times of national crisis, the Queen always provided a reassuring presence, notably addressing Britain during the early days of the coronavirus pandemic and reminding Britons they would all meet again, in an echo of Dame Vera Lynn's Second World War song. The Queen was born on the 21st of April 1926 at 17 Bruton Street, London, at the height of that year's general strike, to her parents Albert and Elizabeth, the Duke and Duchess of York. From her early youth, Princess Elizabeth was one of the most famous people in the world. Hospital wards were named after her. A popular song was composed in her honor. Her face appeared on a Newfoundland stamp and a slice of Antarctica was renamed Princess Elizabeth Land.
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel to keep updated, and check our other videos.